In this video, we are going to go over the Fractions app by Bridges. So we are going to open this using the web app right in our Chrome browser. And this is the space that we see when we open it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to add some fraction pieces. We are given two choices. We can add fraction bars or we can add fraction circles. So I'm going to start first with just a fraction bar. And so what it does is it just puts a hole right on my screen. I can click and drag it anywhere I want it to go. And I need to let it know how many parts I want it to be. So they give me some standard parts, or I can tell it how many. So we're just going to go with 4 for right now. And I'm going to click OK. And so now I have my fraction bar. I have different colors, so I can color my parts. So I can choose to color it red. You're going to notice right now my background changed to blue while my cursor is that red color. So what I'm going to do is once I'm done filling in my fraction parts, I can come back down and click on the color again, and my background will go back to that whitish gray color. So I have lots of different colors. I can do orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. My next option here is I can label the fraction. So if I click on that, it's going to automatically label the fraction for me. Here, 2/4 are red. I can change which direction my bar is going, and I can duplicate my fraction bar. Now, when I click on my fraction bar, you notice these arrows on either side. This allows me to lengthen my fraction bar. And here's what's really cool. So now that I've changed the length of the whole, if I want to compare fractions, so let's say I need another one. If I come down to fraction bar again and click it, it's going to give me another whole that is the same size as that first one. So now I can do it as 2 equal parts. And let's fill that in. And you're going to notice that it automatically, because I've selected this label down here, it automatically is labeling any fractions that I create. So really nice feature that when I go to add new bars, it gives me the same size whole so that I can compare fractions. I can hide my labels if I want. One thing to note about duplicating is if I have this fraction and I want to duplicate it, it's going to give me the exact same thing. I can't go in and change the number of parts. I would need to go back over here to add a new bar. You have your equation writer here, and then you also have your pen pencil feature here if you want that. So let's clear our screen. And let's take a look at the fraction circles. So I'm going to click a fraction circle, and I'm going to move this into the center of my screen here. And same thing, it automatically plops one down for me. I can choose how many parts I want my circle to have from predetermined numbers, or I can put in my own number and click OK. Just like with my fraction bar, I can change the size of my circle. Let's fill in a couple parts here. I can label my fraction circle just like I do with my fraction bar. You can turn it, you can duplicate it, and you've got the same tools over here. You can rotate this way if you'd like. And then if I add a new fraction circle, just like with the fraction bar, my whole is the same size, and I can choose how many parts I want. So it easily allows our students to build fractions and to compare them by keeping the sizes the same, which is really nice. So that is an overview of the Fractions app by Bridges.